My name is Eugene Anthony Rah, I'm 46, and I'm an entertainment producer. I was sitting at 3K of a flight coming from Incheon to San Francisco by Asiana OZ 214. My seat was third row from the front of the aircraft in business class. I've been to the same flight so many times, and everything was perfect until the moment of crash. We were preparing for landing, and all the window was open, and weather was perfect. Visibility was good, and everything was same San Francisco, I remember. And plane start descending. And as we approached to a runway, that's when I found out something was going wrong. I looked out, and the water was too close. Where I supposed to see the beginning part of the runway with that altitude, in that altitude. I was looking at the water, too close. That I just knew we were going to crash, not landing. So I tried to grab whatever I could reach out to, but it was too late, and bang, as expected. When plane touched the ground, that I know it was not the tire, it was the body of the plane that touched the ground first. And plane bounced back so hard and tilted. That's when people start screaming and crying, and the lights went up, oxygen mask dropped. Plane completely made stop. And during that time, there was an announcement. The captain from cockpit was ordering evacuation. And that's when I see another flight attendant from left side of the plane open the door and inflate the slide with another crew and asking people to go out of the plane through that side. So I jump out of the door into slide and touches the ground. And you can imagine how happy I was at that point. I'm out of the plane, out of this chaos. I was just running and towards to the firemen giving us signal to come to where they are. I turn back and look at the plane. I see smoke and people running. I took my phone out of the pocket and started taking picture. One of the impressive things I've seen at that point was, I remember one of the flight attendants was helping another person by piggyback ride, and probably twice big as her, and she was, carrying passengers from the plane to the safety zone. So I was a little embarrassed, to be honest with you. And I ran to her and helping her. Even though I was holding on to everything, there was a table next to me in sleeper seat. And I hit it with my face here. It was instantly swollen. And that's the only major, injury that I can, think of for now, other than like muscles and back pains like anybody else, any other passengers. I saw some bad injuries, people covered with blood on their shirts and broken legs and stuff. Looking at my photos and remembering every moment, this has to be a miracle. And I'm still having a hard time digesting, still having a hard time believing what happened to me. And amazingly, I walked away from plane crash. It's like a movie. It's like a movie. I don't know when I'm gonna be boarding my next flight, but I know I have to at one point, unless I'm gonna ride a boat everywhere I go, which is, probably impossible. But at the moment, I'm not ready. Whether it's short flight, long flight, I'm not ready. I hear the airplane, and I feel like throw up.